I'm having to go through all kinds of weird shit with my training because I have a hernia and I can't lift the way that I want to.
That's true.
It really fucking sucks. Straight up, it sucks. And I actually didn't know that it had happened. Because there was no pain, there was no pop, there was nothing that I was like, oh shit, like, woo, something bad happened. Unless it did, and my pain tolerance is high and I didn't feel it. I don't know. But I noticed that, you know, in my belly button that it looked kind of disfigured. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Right. Unfortunately, we had like our physical like a week later. So it was just oh, well, we're about to figure this out. Like,
yeah. Come to find, and I thought it was a hernia because I've seen them before. And yeah, that's what it looked like. So sure as shit. Yep, definitely do. Limited to what I can do, what hurts it, what doesn't. But
so running's been
oh yeah, I've been doing some running. I can't do anything like with the Valsalva, so I can't deadlift. Actually, bending from my hips and hinging hurts a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, squatting I'm getting back to doing a little bit, but again I have to take this. This was a lesson for me, like straight up. This is 1,000% a lesson. In so many different ways.
It always is.
It fucking always is. Yes,
there's always a lesson, whatever the hell's going on with you. You just have to like be willing to.
Always a lesson.
You just have to be willing to like look.
Right, and to be like, and open up your mind to be like, what the fuck is this telling me right now? Like, what was I missing that this had to happen for me to be here right now and be like,
right.
But so the lesson for me, I wasn't taking care of my body. I wasn't putting my physical health as a priority. I wasn't exercising consistently. I wasn't taking care of my body at all. Where, you know, in the past, I beat it up to a point where I was pushing it too much. And not taking care of it in the inverse way, with cutting weight a lot, not resting, exercising with injuries.
Balance is something that is...
I am not very good at. I'm learning. But this is also... you know, I think what this is teaching me, this lovely hernia is teaching me, is balance, is to understanding like what I can, what I can't do, where I need to go, like what hurts to stop when I need to stop.
Right. Well, this is kind of the first, like you were just saying, this is the first time that you've had to see balance from this end of the health and fitness spectrum, or like your physical fitness spectrum.
Well, because it's always
been on the other side, right?
It's always been very high, but I think again, like it went to like the obsessive side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
and then
now,
with COVID, you know, I was just like, well, fuck, I'm home all the time, which I'm sure is in a lot of people's what a lot of people are going through.
For sure.
You know, I've put on like quite a bit of weight, which wasn't ever. That's never been an issue for me throughout this entire thing. I wasn't like, oh well, I'm fat now, like I need to do a diet. No, I never gave a fuck, really. I mean, like we had talked about it a little bit, and every once in a while it would get to me, but it never lasted. Like, you know, I didn't obsess about it like I did when I was much lighter than this.
When you were like, competing and stuff.
It's funny to think about. No, but I think the thing that it's brought to light too is what is healthy to me.
Right. Also,
what is that healthy weight? What is a healthy size? What is healthy activity for me? What that looks like to me, because it's different from everybody else.
Right.
You know, it's everybody's like health is going to look different and feel different. And for me, being where I'm at right now, and I don't feel comfortable, and I think, well, obviously now I have a hernia to put on top of that, so I even feel less.
Your body's breaking.
No, she's pissed.
Yeah,
she's like, take fucking care of me, all right? But yeah, because I wasn't prioritizing my health. Like I wasn't prioritizing. I mean, there was a time when I was barely eating like the way that I needed to eat.
You would eat like a meal and a half a day.
Oh, it was awful. And, you know, like I'm not moving as much. I wasn't moving as much. I just wasn't putting it as a priority. I wasn't thinking about it because, you know, when you're at home all day, it's hard. It is fucking hard. Even with a gym in your garage, it is fucking difficult.
Right.
So I can only imagine those who don't have access to that, or a sidewalk, or a backyard, or anything like that. That shit's hard. It is very fucking hard. So I feel you. But yeah, it's taking me a step back, and now I'm currently like just trying to figure out what I can do. I'm starting from the bottom. Like, I'm starting from scratch. I'm pretty much like, there is certain things I can and cannot do. Deadlift is one of them, which is my favorite lift. And I cannot do it at all right now. I can hinge with the dowel on my back. I just found that out the other day.
That's great.
But like, I can't put in a lot of air. I can't Valsalva. I can't like brace. Because, well, that's why I had the hernia in the first one.
Well, it seems like you're just doing what you can, but you're also like trying to find the fulfillment within it, right? Because
because I like to exercise. I love it. But I think too, like, this is also a really cool way for me to get back to all the other exercises that I was doing before I was a powerlifter. Like, before I was squat, bench, and deadlifting, and like stiff leg deadlifts, leg press, leg curls, leg extensions,
Powerlifting is awesome.
It's very one-dimensional.
It has a special place in my heart. But man, it is just so like tedious, and
it is rough on your body.
It is just
fucking rough on your body.
It is in such a tunnel.
But I think it's if you let it.
If you let it be. And I think we let it get there.
We did, which is
and I think a lot of people in powerlifting, just a short side note, a lot of people in powerlifting will just let it be what it is, right? Like, if you want to get better at squat, you squat. If you want to get better at bench, you bench. If you want to get better at dead, you dead. Which is true.
Very true.
But there are so many other things that you can do to incorporate and to make it better, rather than like...
Well, and to be well-rounded. Not just squat, bench, dead, because that's how you injure yourself, which is...
Right. Because you have no balance. You have no... it's... Anyways, powerlifting is delightful. It's
a lot of fun. I'm going to fucking do it again eventually. I will get back on the platform. Who knows when it will be. I will. But
I don't see myself ever getting back on the platform, to be honest with you, for powerlifting. But it's like... The big three, squat, bench, and deadlift, are always a staple in my program.
Right. Yeah. I love powerlifting. I love the training for it. I love the mentality of it. I love the competitiveness of it. Like, I love it. But I want to incorporate more athleticism in my training because I like it.
Right.
Like, so now, with my training, I'm doing, like, I can't have a big arch on my bench. So I'm doing feet up. I'm working dumbbell bench, incline bench, and incline dumbbell. This is shit I used to do whenever I was a bodybuilder. A lot of like single leg exercises for my legs, because obviously squats are a little rough right now. Cannot do leg press. Not at all. A lot of lunges, lots of step ups, lots of single leg, and I love those moves. Like, those are some of my favorite moves, which you stop doing in powerlifting because you're like, I have to do 7 sets of squats today.
Right.
Like, I don't want to do that.
Well, like accessories are such an afterthought,
Oh, they are.
But you that's how you keep your balance, for the most part.